All right, what's going on, guys? It's Trader here, and you're watching another film breakdown over at HawgBeat.com. Today, as you can probably tell by the title of the video, huge news coming for the Razorback recruiting class of 2022. Isaiah Sategna out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, flips his commitment from Oregon, where he committed a couple months ago, and now he's going to be staying home and continuing his career as a Razorback. Joins his teammate Manny Powell, who I did a story with a couple weeks back. And to my knowledge, this is the first time I've seen a commitment in person or seen a recruit in person before I do one of these film breakdown videos. And let me tell you, I just hope the film does it justice, because when I saw Isaiah playing against Springdale a couple weeks ago, immediately popped off the field. Like you'll see some guys who you wonder, or you can see why they have some offers, see why they're committed to a Power 5 school, and then you see some kids and it's like, why isn't this kid getting those top tier offers? Massive pickup for the Razorbacks, and it's going to be a huge get for not only the class but also the school. With Traylon Burks having to face that NFL decision, wide receiving room is going to need to step up a little bit, and this could be a guy that is able to try and come in and make an impact pretty soon into his career. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. But I do want to mention, if you guys want to read more about the commitment over at HawgBeat.com, Andrew Hutchinson, award-winning, Razorback coverage, great stuff from him with that commitment story, and we'll probably have more coming out about the commitment as the rest of the week goes on, because this is massive for that 22 group. But yeah, let's get into the tape. All right, so he didn't have a midseason highlight posted, so I figured I'd just compile the whole season into one highlight tape so we can kind of get a good look. But I did take highlights at that Springdale game, and it was very impressive. So without further ado, let's get right into that. End up on the outside there. Goes up and gets that one. Wow. That was a great throw, but he went up and got that one. Extends that play for the quarterback. I mean, you can see right away, whether he's open or not, he's a deep threat, and that's a huge thing to have in a receiving core. One thing I did notice when he was playing in that Springdale game, though, is it seemed like he was always open. Oh, getting it done on defense, too. In the blocking game as well. Looks like a three-tool player right now. He's able to get open, make those catches when he is open, and then also go out there and lay a couple of blocks. So that's what you're wanting in an offense. But like I said, what I did notice is he's out in space so much more than a lot of these other receivers that I've seen. Always just an easy outlet for the quarterback. Really quick off the line as well. Looks like his routes are pretty smooth. On the outside there again, and that's just a mismatch. Perfect throw once again, and right in the basket. That's textbook how you want to do it as a receiver. That's a huge play for your team, and why not go back to it if that's the case? He has to come back for that one a little bit, but just not only a deep threat, but also able to get those short throws across the middle. They used him on a lot of screens in the game that I was able to watch, and you can see why here. Just gets out in space, and that's as good as over for the defense. Not quite sure what happened on that one. A little trickery from Coach Casey Dick. Oh, right through, and he's off to the races. Wow. Oh, once again, they're lowering the boom. Love to see that from the receiver position. Just the ability to go in there and get physical, especially after you've already committed somewhere. I mean, that's a true credit to what players can do, is when they're out there still putting all that physicality on the line when they really don't necessarily have to. Takes a big hit there, but that looked like a first down. Outside again, breaks a couple tackles there, and he's able to get a nice gain there. Gets the first down. Fought for those extra yards. This right here is the play where you just go, wow. I heard someone over on the sideline when I was walking back after this play say, man, this kid's a video game. He's just a video game, man. And that's really, kind of what you're seeing is in here is that he's open all the time. It's kind of like using Tyreek Hill in Madden against almost any team. You've kind of got that quick maneuverability with the joystick and able to just get out in space and burn everyone. Great route there. Gets marked just short on that one, but heck of a play and heck of an effort to get to the goal line there. Once again, using him in the screen game, and you can see why. He gets in space, and it's as good as over for him. Down to the 10. Great blocking down in the red zone again. And mind you, this game wasn't overly close at any point. I mean, it was all right. I believe Springdale scored first, if I'm not mistaken. But after that, this ended up being like a 49-21 game. So that blocking is coming well after this game's out of reach. Gets wide open in space there, able to make the catch. And one more screen for the road. That'll do it for this film breakdown of newest Arkansas commit, high 4-star, great player from what we saw here. Number 1 player in the state of Arkansas. Huge job done by Sam Pittman, pulling him away from an Oregon team that's going to be in playoff contention. Rankings coming out earlier or later tonight, but it's a great get, and it's a huge plus for recruiting, not only for this team, but for the state of Arkansas being able to pull in the number 1 guy. It's crazy, when you lose a guy like that and you see always going way out west to Oregon, there might not be that home factor, but it looks like there was a change of heart, something happened, and now Arkansas, the Razorbacks, are going to be able to keep one of the most talented players in the state by rankings, obviously. That's going to do it for us here at HawgBeat.com. But if you want to see more about Isaiah Sategna and everything else you need to know about the Razorbacks on the recruiting trail, go check out HawgBeat.com. You've got my coverage, as well as Andrew Hutchinson, Mason Cho, basketball season starting up. You've got Jackson Collier doing some great stuff with that. Really your one-stop shop for everything Razorbacks. If you're a Razorbacks fan, you're missing out if you're not checking out some of that coverage. So make sure you guys do go take a look at that. As well as following at Arkansas Rivals on Twitter to see all the newest updates in recruiting information, as well as just information about the team. That's going to do it for us here. And I'm Alex Trader. I'll see you guys next time.